Hey, it's Cindy. Welcome to the first day of the Stress Release Challenge. What I wanted to do today is start with something that I call my pick your pace strategy. And the reason why I really want to start with this today is because one of the top reasons that women and mothers say that they feel stressed in their day is because they feel like they're constantly rushing or they're in this constant doing mode that makes them feel like there's no time in the day, so they literally bulldoze through the day. So what often happens there is that your needs are left to the very end, and oftentimes you're not even aware that things are happening that you need. Like, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I need to take a break, I need to shut my eyes for 10 seconds to, just reset the way I feel. But if you're literally moving at a very quick pace and bulldozing through the day, you'll miss these cues that your body is trying to send you. So, what I thought would be helpful for today is I've listed 3 tips that we can get started with. And the 3 that I wanted for you to try today and throughout the week are slow down a smidge, sticky note it, and give yourself permission to pause. And the reason why I picked these 3 is because when I feel rushed, the 3 things that I often feel are stressed, flustered, or forgetful. I usually forget something and then that just drives the whole or adds on to the stress. So these 3 tips that I've included today, and you'll see them in the email, is there for you to help be preventive of feeling these things. So the first one, slow down a smidge. What that really means is just from whatever pace you're used to moving at, slow it down just a little bit. And what this can do is really help you to be more aware and present of what's going on around you, but also in you as well. Okay? The second thing is to sticky note it. And the reason why I recommend this is because by leaving a sticky note on your door or wherever you're definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, going to see it before you leave your home or before you need to go to that important thing, is list the things that you cannot forget that day. And oftentimes you can do this the night before, and so you can just rest easy knowing I have this taken care of, I have it on the sticky note, there's no way I'm going to forget it, rather than it literally running through your mind during the night and you wake up feeling like, okay, I have to do this, this, and this. The reason why I say sticky note is because if your phone is something that you might possibly forget, because I have done this myself, is if you leave a reminder on your phone, you might not actually see the reminder if you have left your phone charging somewhere and you just forget about it. That's happened to me, which is why I resorted back to my trusted sticky note way. So try that. The other things are your permission to pause. So this is a big one. I love this one, and it's something that I personally do every single day, and it's really shifted the way that I feel and how I move through my day. And the reason why we need to give ourselves permission to pause is because we need it. And so what often happens is we feel like, oh, I can't take a break because I need to get this done, or this is really important, I'll just do this first before I do this. But then it just snowballs. So what can happen is, before you know it, is you've skipped breakfast, lunch, you haven't had any water that day except if it's the water that's in your coffee from your 2 cups of coffee you've had that day, and you actually haven't even taken a second to maybe sit down, breathe, regroup, or anything like that. So give yourself permission to pause today and for the rest of the week. Okay, that might look like 10 seconds of taking a couple deep breaths. Deep breathing is known to be one of the top ways to calm down your mind. It could be 5 minutes outside getting some sun and air, fresh air on your face, because that is also proven when you connect with nature to really calm a lot of the signs of or symptoms of stress and anxiety in us very quickly. And the third thing, you could take a 10-minute brisk walk. Exercise has been proven over and over again to be super beneficial for improving our mood, our productivity, and how clear we think. Clearly we think, sorry. So one of the things that I would recommend is to do any of those three at least once a day and really give yourself permission to do it unapologetically. Put it into your schedule if you have to, if that reminds you, and do that because that fuels you, recharges you, and really resets the way that you feel. So if you're feeling stressed, I don't know, angry, whatever, frustrated in your day for whatever reason, if you don't give yourself that little time to just pause and regroup and reset the way you feel, those emotions that you don't want to be feeling are literally just coasting along with you in the day. So try these three things out. Let me know how it's going for you. You can email me, but actually the place that I'll be hanging out the most is in the Calm Mama Facebook group during the challenge. So that's a really quick way to, get a hold of me, comment with how you're feeling and going about your day. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. I'll have another email for you, and happy first day of the challenge.